We gonna start here. So, so what has happened is, I guess Britney felt a certain way about Aaliyah, how Aaliyah talks to WooWop. I guess they was out to eat. Hold on, I'm gonna play. I'll get some water. I guess they was out to eat, and she tried to say, my man Derek, one hitter quitter. Huh? I guess she tried to say she didn't. She tried to say the way Aliyah was talking to WooWop was rude or something. So we gonna review the clip and see was she rude. She don't seem like a guy. I don't think that was bad. I don't think that's bad. And the only reason why I feel like a could well let's see her response. Let's see her response to it before I give my opinion.
So I see a clip that I was tagged in going around of WooWop at dinner with his dad, and somebody was going to make him a plate, and she said, "Give me your plate." First off, since anytime I have a problem with this girl doing something with my son and I contact his father, he never do anything about it. Clearly y'all see the problem, I see the problem, but clearly he's blind to the problem. First off, I don't care who you are or how long you've been with someone's parents. Don't ball your lips up and tell my child to give you no plate. You asked for the plate and clearly he was going to give it to you when he was ready. If anybody knows WooWop, everybody know WooWop play too much or he just take too long to do stuff. It's called patience. When you're dealing with a child, you have to have patience. And if you need...
That is facts, but what you got to take under consideration is it ain't just WooWop there. It's two children there. She got her daughter and she got WooWop there. So it's like, yo, she asked him 3 times. Give me a plate, give me a plate, give me a plate. WooWop do play a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I think what people get where it gets uncomfortable is they don't like when the person starts to discipline a child. And this is my take on that because I feel like I'm in a situation where I could talk about it. I'm not with my baby mother. And if Nye was to be like playing and and like she doing too much and Noonie wasn't there or Noonie ain't say nothing, but you know what I'm saying, the man is there and he has to, not put his hands on her obviously, but like just kind of like, parent, hey, like, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, get over here. That's just kind of how it is, bro. It's like it's parents, and I was in a household with it, so that's why I feel like I can speak on this too. My oldest sister, we don't have the same dad, so my dad used to discipline her. He ain't used to whoop her or nothing, but they used to clash a lot. But my dad raised my oldest sister since she was like probably 4 or 5. It was like real young, so. You know what I'm saying? Like my oldest sister right now is probably 40. So y'all get the time frame of how long my dad been in her life. So you need an opposite person to be able to discipline. Like, Dub not always gonna be able to discipline. It has to. Aaliyah should be able to not put her hands on him, but be able to, hey, get over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, be able to, be a parent. Because if this is what females have to realize is, if this is somebody that Dub is planning on marrying, being with for the rest of his life, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't really steer away. You can't get away from it. This is what it's gonna be. So you can't really say, oh, hey, don't discipline my child, because WooWop is a smart kid. If he see that, oh, it's okay for me to walk over this person, he's gonna walk over her. You know what I'm saying? And that is not cool in a relationship where you bring in their kids, because I'm pretty sure, shit, if Aaliyah's daughter was you know, like in the wrong or something, and Dub was, you know, had to like, hey, say, hey, watch out. Just like a clip where Dub was like, man, you ain't wearing no dress around me. I feel like any man would be like, oh yeah, cool, that's good parenting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her father should be like, yeah, I agree with that. So it's like you can't really say don't fix your lips or don't discipline my child, because it's like this ain't somebody that Dub is just around with for, like, you know, just like some momentary shit. This is a woman that Dub actually, you know, see himself being with for the rest of his life, as I know, because we talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm pretty sure if it was a woman that Dub didn't see himself being with for the rest of his life, he would check Aaliyah on that. But, you know, understand that.
To ball your lips up to talk to a child, then don't say nothing to him. Because I never had to ball my lips up to tell my child anything.
Well, he knows, like I said, WooWop is a very smart child. And he knows that you gonna pop me, or you gonna, like, you know, rough me up. He knows Aliyah ain't gonna put her hands on me. So like I can like kids ain't crazy, chat. Kids know, oh, like, bro, as you was a kid, chat, you know, okay, I can get away with certain stuff with this person. This person ain't playing that shit. But I can get some leeway away from this situation. Like, kids know. So it's like, when you bring it to the light like this and say like, oh, she not supposed to be disciplining him, who I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, bet. I'm running wild around this. You know what I'm saying?
You either look at him in his eye, give him eye contact and say, hand me your plate, or just say, you know, whatever, go to the next plate. But balling your lips up, and I hope this reaches her, because I've said things to her before, I've said things to Dejan before, and it just don't click in people's head for some reason. But like y'all said, y'all feel like she talked to him crazy. She may talk to her kids like that, but I think what people fail to realize is when you're dating somebody, not even married to them, dating someone, their kids isn't your kid. So
that's not true. That's not true. Technically, them kids not your kids, but at the same time, if the situation is serious, that is, like, I'm sorry to say, that is. That ain't her child. Like, you know what I'm saying? She could be whooping the. I'm saying, like, as of like discipline, you gotta give her the right to discipline him, or WooWop gonna run wild, bro. Like, not whoop, but verbal. Hey, get over here. Or like, what your little ass doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure in any situation, like I said, like if Noonie was out with a man and Nye's running buck wild, and he needs Nye to get over to where they at. Hey, Nye, get your little ass over here. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what the situation is. Like if he asks 3 times, hey, Nye, get over here. Come over here. And Nye is just like ignoring him. Hey, Nye, get over here. Come over here. We gotta cross the street or some shit. And Nye is not listening, and Noonie's not around the parent. Hey, Nye, get your ass over here. Come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell when people would do things out of like, okay, this is out of hate. But I'm pretty sure, bro, Aliyah got no hate towards WooWop, bro. Aliyah looks at WooWop like, you know what I'm saying? Like how she's supposed to. So I don't technically agree, like, oh, you can't fix your lips. You know what I'm saying? Correcting behavior is okay. Now, if he ain't doing nothing and he just sitting there eating his chicken and Aaliyah's talking crazy to him, that's different. That's totally different. But if she's trying to put chicken on his plate and he's just playing around, you know what I'm saying? She's trying to put chicken on. Man, give me your plate. Give me your plate. Ain't bad.
You can't talk to them the way that you would talk to your kid. I don't care how long I'm around someone's kid. I don't even talk to my own.
I don't know. And if you know what I'm saying, I don't know. And then I guess this is what his response was.
You ain't got to do that with that. One of the nicest people that I've ever met in my life, and the reason why is
Dub responds to BM Britney saying Aaliyah was being mean to WooWop and Dub did nothing about it. Says Britney is dragging it and he wouldn't let nobody talk to WooWop crazy even.
The person that's in my life is Aliyah, right? And I've seen a clip recently where somebody said that she was being mean to WooWop. That was completely false. She has never been rude to WooWop. This thing that my mama used to do, right? My mom used to do this thing. But when my mom was doing it, she was being mean. My mom used to be like, she used to do shit like that, right? So I do that now. I do it for funny. I'm just being funny. So she asked WooWop to give him the plate. WooWop was talking. She's like, give me the plate. I do that all the time. Like, I literally, every time I talk off camera or on camera to a kid, I'll be like being funny. Like, that's the nicest person. I wouldn't let nobody disrespect. Anybody in this world know I love WooWop more than the sun and the earth and the air I breathe. Nobody can be disrespectful to WooWop. The first time me and my brother fought in November of 2022 when I bought that car is because he was being mean to my son. He didn't say something mean. He just said something WooWop didn't like and me and him start arguing. That's what happened. It wasn't even mean. I let nobody disrespect WooWop at all. And if Aliyah was being mean that day on that stream, y'all would have said it. That's the thing I hate about clips. I seen that clip. When I walked to the bathroom, I came back, I looked on TikTok, I seen that clip. I'm like, what the f would they say that for? That's one person that respects my son 100%.
And that's
I don't
why
let nobody disrespect WooWop.
If Dub ain't around and it's just, you know what I'm saying, what's she supposed to do? She's supposed to just be like, all right, I'm gonna let your daddy handle it. Like, nah, bro.
Not my mama, not nobody. I don't let nobody disrespect them. So if somebody to make that clip and then for it to get blown out of proportion the way it did was disgusting. Like, that's one part, like, I can't have that on anybody's name because I don't let nobody do it. Period. So that little narrative that y'all put on there, I like the clips. Keep the clips going. I'm not being life, and the reason why this person is in my life is Aliyah, right? And I've seen a clip recently where somebody said that she was being mean to WooWop. That was completely false.
Okay.
So, it was a lot of opinions, blah, 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 but
Dub being Britney has more to say to Dub girlfriend Aliyah. Britney boo.
nobody can tell.
Britney boo, if your child who's 9 is communications very... Your child who's 9 and communicates very well for his age never came to you about feeling mistreated by Aaliyah. Why are you so pressed over something that wasn't that deep? Maybe it's the personal issues you have with her that you want to find the smallest reasons to pick. I ain't gonna lie. L reader, my bad. I'm not a good reader at all. Sorry, I'm not a good reader. And that's what it be too. It be like, oh, I already don't like this person, so. Or I feel some type of way towards this person, so whatever they do, it's gonna trigger me, and that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he Dub with who he with, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
Tell me how to feel about
I ain't gonna say that's the reason, because I don't want motherfuckers to be on here talking about some how you like, you know what I'm saying shit about me. I don't know, but that's just, you know, I'm reading what the caption said.
What I saw was someone balling their lips up at my child. When I was younger, and an adult used to ball their lips up at you like that and say anything that they say, that is a tactic to scare a child. One, my child is not about to be scared of nobody, adult or not. I am the type of person where if you're not family, you're not going to talk to my child any kind of way. I don't care who friend you are, who girlfriend you are, even if it was a dude that I was talking to, my boyfriend, whatever, you're not about to talk to my child any kind of way. I have somebody that I talked to, and I've been talking to him for almost a year, and I let him know I don't allow anybody to talk to or treat my child any kind of way, and he knows that. So even when I brought the situation up to him and I asked him, was I tripping? He said, from the outside looking in, they might look at it like you're tripping, but me knowing you, and I know how, what's the word I could use? I know how overprotective you are over your child. I would say you're not tripping, but the internet's gonna say you're tripping. But I'm not tripping, because my son, I'm going to make sure he's protected 100%. So again, if I say that I don't want somebody to, so it was a lot of opinions, but
I think the clip was taken out of proportion. She do has rights to be like, all right, I don't want my child to get talked to like this. She's 100% right on that. She got rights, but at the same time, I'm saying that to say, like, I don't think her thing was intended to be on some, like, oh, let me disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like that. Just me knowing and seeing Aaliyah around with everything, I don't think it was that point. Dub and Britney posted her messages between her and Dub's girlfriend Aliyah after a WooWop situation. There's no way I could be with a man and keep trying to prove a point behind a man that put me and my 2 kids out of his car and made us find a way home. Nobody wants that man. I spoke on how I felt about my kids, but you want to go there, so let's go there. Wait, what? Why? I'm confused on this post. I'm confused on this post. WBM posted her messages between her and Aaliyah, Dub's girlfriend. There's no way I could be with a man and keep trying to prove a point behind a man that put me and my 2 kids out of his car. All right, let's say this. You can't say you chat, bro. It'd be kind of crazy, cause it's like, gang. You could only say this because Dub moved on and he not, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't in a relationship no more. So it's like you could say I'll never be with a man like that, but you was with him for X amount of years. You can't say that. You can't say I'll never be with such and such and you was with him for X amount of years. Can't really say that. It's like you gonna make yourself sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never be with him. You was with him. And the only reason why I'm not going like in and talk crap, because that's my man's BM, and I don't care how it is. I'm not gonna be going back and forth or say nothing crazy about my man's BM. On top of that, I don't have. This really ain't my business, but y'all brought it up. Y'all brought it to the stream, and y'all wanted to talk about it, so we talking about it. Literally. You know you gotta use him to give views. Whoa. Why did she send that to? We know you gotta use him to give views. Let's hope you and your 2 kids don't get kicked out of the car again in the middle of the night, 2 hours away from home, and have to get in an Uber. Now let's laugh and be funny about that. Wait, what the happened? Let's hope you find. Wait, whoa, what the? Hold on, chat. This is some deep shit. What she post? What did she post? Why she? I'm trying to figure out why she said that. Like, what she post? And then she said, "Let's hope you finally wake up one day and just heal. You give me more and more excuses trying to paint me to be such a horrible trying to paint me to be such a horrible mean person, and I'm far from that. But hey, mama, whatever makes your lonely day, Have a great one. All love, boo. And 2 hours away is such a stretch. Hey, I hear you. More like 15 minutes, but don't make it no better. Baby, it's nothing to heal from. Let's not forget I left that man beg me to stay living in a house. I left that man beg me to stay living in a house with him and raise our child together. I chose myself. So again, it was nothing to be healed from. You steady trying to be funny, posting my son on your page. So let's all be funny and see how the internet feels about you still being with a man who don't give a fuck about your kids and who tells people that he don't like your son. But we not gonna get on that. And trust me, I don't care about you just like he don't. Just watch who you tell your business to. What the f? Have a good day, Britney. You're miserable and I get it. And you're a weak ass. But I'm gonna let you go on about your say. What the f? I can hear it in your voice. Why they put this music behind it? Nothing to be miserable. Nothing to be miserable about. I'm actually pretty happy and my day is going great. I'm actually getting my son and I ready to go out of town next week. She blocked it. Now I'm really done. I ain't gonna lie. It just looks big. God, it just look crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Who give you more freedom?
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Britney has a message for Dub. She feels like Dub don't stick up for WooWop. Just gotta simply watch who you have your kids with. Some people will allow others to do anything for their kids.
You probably.
Me or your mom?
Probably you.
Probably or who?
You.
So your mama more strict?
Yeah, sometimes. Like, you know.
And I ain't gonna lie, chat. I feel like it's to a point where it's like, I'll speak on it.
How you be saying change my outfit if I'm wearing something that I can't fit, or but if you show me like some pants that I don't like, I'll say I don't want to wear those. She'd tell me to just put it on. Like if we going somewhere, if I don't put on the clothes I don't want to put on, she'll say, "Do you want to go or not?"
Oh.
That nigga brought up a real situation. That nigga always cry. I just feel like it. All right, I'm gonna just give tips then. Tips. If you want to look like you don't care, if you don't want this narrative to be that you on some bitter whatever, you gotta just move on from it and handle things off the internet. Like if you feel like that, look, this is how you do it. If you feel like that and you feel like she's disrespecting WooWop and all this, you hit her and have a one-on-one conversation on the side. It's literally no reason to take it to the internet. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to make their dollar, XYZ. But if you feel like that and you know this is a woman that's just going to be, that you going to have to deal with, pull her to the side, have a one-on-one conversation. Simple, because you going to look, it's going to look crazy. Literally, bro. Literally, if you feel some type of way of whatever she doing with your child, pull her to the side and have a one-on-one conversation and y'all speak. Like that's the only thing I could think of, because if not, it's gonna look crazy on the internet, bro. It's gonna look crazy on the internet. Nah, they gonna fight. Nah, they not, bro. Why would you fight? Bro, you can't fight if you don't want a person and you so over a person. Why would you waste your energy about fighting over this person if you don't want nothing to do with this person? Wait, Yo, Derek, clips going viral here. I want to thank you, fam, because before you gave me exposure with the repost, I was stuck at 301K views. Now, last 2 days, I got 3 videos over 100K and reposted from DDG, Lala, Mel Mel, and Move You to Go. Hey, you be posting me, bro? Look, that's all I ask in return, bro. All I ask in return, because I repost every TikTok clip that's made of me. It got to be good. Don't be on no bullshit. But any clip that's made of me, I repost. And then I put y'all in my group chat on Instagram. But yeah, I feel like with that situation, bro, it's not gonna look good if you take it to the internet. And that's just advice. I don't have no problem with nobody. I'm not trying to get in the middle of shit. I'm just commenting on it because y'all, I'm a viewer just like y'all. But I feel like in this situation, you gotta just, if you don't wanna seem that way, pull it to the side. Hit her and be like, hey, I really need to speak to you one-on-one. I need to speak to you one-on-one because I'm not liking how this is. And let's go out to eat. Let's have a conversation. I don't care. It's like, cause if you can't do that, that means you show you still care for a person. And you can say, oh, I don't care about this person all you want. But if you like going out your way to try to fight or try to do other stuff, it's just kind of like, hey, what are we doing here, bro? We all grown as a, like, if you moved on, everybody moved on, bro. It shouldn't be no issue. You're not finna fight over, you know what I'm saying? It's just different. I know, but that's why I ain't saying nothing, because I know she gonna probably try to bring, like, that's why I ain't saying nothing crazy, because I don't got nothing crazy to say. Cause none of this got nothing to do with me. Only reason why I react to it because y'all commented in the shit. I wasn't even gonna say nothing about it. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. Damn, I want some food.